Hello and welcome to All Things Leeds. Ed McIntyre here, bringing you a live video. It's fantastic to be back. I really have missed you all. How are we all? How are we all? I hope lockdown has treated you well. I hope that you are all doing fantastically well. And yes, we are now live on YouTube and Facebook. So get your comments and questions in. And of course, follow on social media as well. It's scrolling on the bottom of the screen right now. It's the first time trying out this broadcasting software, so hopefully everything does run smoothly. But we are live with a match preview of tomorrow's game, in which sees Leeds United travel to Cardiff City to kickstart the season. Football's back. Championship football is back. Leeds United are back. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. I am also nervous, though, because, of course, it is Leeds United. I think most Leeds United fans are nervous heading into any game. And after 3 months off as well, who knows what Leeds United team will see. It would be nice. It would be really lovely for Leeds United to just continue how they left off before lockdown, but I very highly doubt that we will see that. Marcelo Bielsa, though, the Leeds United head coach, he is happy that football is back. Though he was saying in his press conference that he was glad that football is returning. The season will be concluded and Leeds are not going up on points per game. Now, look, I think fans, we probably wouldn't have complained if Leeds United did go up on points per game. But I think deep down, really, we do want the season to continue and Leeds United to prove themselves and go up. Very good evening to Stephen Beaumont, who says marching on together. He is watching on Facebook right now. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure to get your comments and questions in. But yeah, it's a big game tomorrow. We do know that Leeds United have worked hard though throughout lockdown. They've done a lot of training sessions online with each other. The club have been prepared for this since January. They ordered a load of equipment in. They saw how the COVID-19 pandemic was developing over in China. They got everything ready in January at the start of the year. And yeah, Leeds are well prepared heading into this restart. But, without a doubt, it will be difficult for the players, 100%. They haven't played football for 3 months. No proper friendlies either. They're going straight into competitive football. So it will be difficult. It will be difficult. It's like if you went on a holiday 3 months, and stopped driving, came back home and started driving again, you'd be a little bit rusty. That's the same with, with the Leeds United players, kicking a football, they'll be rusty at it. So they need to get back used to it. And of course, with the travel as well, we've seen it in games already this weekend that have come back, teams who have gone away. They picked up quite a few injuries, just a few small injuries because, the players' bodies, they need to get back used to it. So, yeah, it definitely will be difficult for the Leeds United players. And it is a big game as well. It is a huge game. Leeds United, though, what an opportunity they have tomorrow. After today's results, we saw Fulham lose 2-0 at home to Brentford in the lunchtime kickoff, and then in the afternoon kickoff, we saw West Brom draw 0-0 at home to Birmingham City. I don't think they could have gone better at all, really. Of course, maybe a draw in the Fulham-Brentford game, but, Brentford winning stops Fulham closing in the gap. And West Brom as well, it would have been nice for them to lose, but, at home against Birmingham, for them to draw, I don't think we could have asked for much more, really, realistically. So yeah, after today's results, what a big opportunity Leeds United have. And we go into Sunday's game in a really good form as well. 5 and clean sheets in a row before lockdown. 6 unbeaten now. After 3 months off, form probably does go out of the window, but it is still nice to look at and read on paper. And, to get the win tomorrow, to read 6 wins in a row and 7 unbeaten, that would be really nice, wouldn't it? And Leeds, we are now second after today's results on 71 points. West Brom have gone above us and they now lead, but they are also on 71 points, and we of course have the game in hand, which we play tomorrow away at Cardiff. And if we win that, then we could go 3 points clear at the top of the table and also 10 points clear of third place, which is absolutely massive. But We need to win tomorrow, first of all. We need to win tomorrow. And it's certainly manageable to win tomorrow, but, it will be a tough game. It definitely will be a tough game. It always is against Cardiff City and Neil Harris, of course. But yeah, Leeds United, they've lost 3 and drawn 1 of the last 4 meetings with Cardiff City. Of course, that one draw did come earlier on in the season on the 14th of December 2019. That crazy 3-3 draw at Elland Road, that ridiculous 3-3 draw where we were 3-0 up heading into the last 20 minutes or so, and then we just bottled the lead, basically. So let's just brush over that. And in fact, since September 1984, Leeds United have faced Cardiff City 24 times and only won 3 of those. So that is pretty ridiculous. So hopefully we can turn our fortunes around and put those demons to bed. But as I say, it's not going to be easy. Cardiff, they're doing well. They go into tomorrow's game 2 unbeaten, but as I say, form does probably go out the window. But Cardiff, they are 11th in the league table on 54 points. They are 3 points from the top 6, so they have something to play for. They have loads to play for. It's not like we're coming up against a mid-table team with nothing to play for, and they're not gonna work hard. It's not going to be a walkover. Cardiff have something to play for, so it will be a very, very difficult game. But of course, we know how Cardiff play and how Neil Harris teams play. It's going to be a scrappy game. It's going to be really poor from a Cardiff point of view. But if Leeds United can control it, then who knows? But yeah, I think Charles he summed it up really well in the podcast this week, podcast number 66. He said, if it's a game of football, Leeds will win. If it's a game of head tennis, then Cardiff City will win. And I think that sums up perfectly. If we can go there, concentrate on ourselves, and just play some good football, then I think we'll tear Cardiff City apart. I really do. You look back at the previous game early on in the season. Early on we were playing some fantastic football, some of the best football I've seen Leeds United play ever. And then, of course, towards the end, Cardiff grew into the game, and it became a game of head tennis, and they ended up pulling it back to 3-3. So yeah, if it's a proper game of football, we'll win. But if it's a scrappy game, then yeah, who knows? Cardiff, though, they do have their danger man back in Lee Tomlin. In the previous day that this game was going to be played, Lee Tomlin was injured, but he is now back, so that's a little bit scary. But Liam Cooper as well, he was injured for that Cardiff game back in March, but now, of course, heading into this, he is now fit again. So yes, every cloud really. But Leeds United, we are at a big disadvantage because Pablo Hernandez is out with a minor injury, a minor hamstring injury, and without question, Pablo Hernandez, still at 35 years old. He's a very influential player. If without him, we do play a lot worse, probably, if we're going to be honest. Pablo Hernandez really is that important to the team. He really is a good player, even at 35. And, there is that argument that we shouldn't be relying on a 35-year-old anymore. But, he's such a good player that we just do. And, yeah, without him, we do tend to play a lot worse. So hopefully Pablo Hernandez, he's meant to be returning to training next week on Wednesday. So hopefully he isn't out for too long and we can welcome him back. But as a replacement for Pablo Hernandez, I can only see one option there in Tyler Roberts. I think Tyler Roberts, he was fantastic in the last few games before lockdown. Of course, came off the bench to score 2 goals away at Hull City in that 4-0 win and played well when he came on against Huddersfield Town. So yeah, for me, Tyler Roberts goes in there to attack a midfield and replace Pablo Hernandez. And yeah, Tyler Roberts and Bamford, they could swap around really. The other option though is of course Jamie Shackleton, but I think Tyler Roberts will probably be put in there. Very good evening to Stefan Reed on YouTube, who says, let's put this to bed ASAP. Yes, 100%. Let's put the demons to bed. And he is also going for a 3-1 win tomorrow. Same here. I am quietly confident heading into tomorrow. But yeah, back onto the injuries. Jean-Kevin Augustin, of course, is out. He is not injured though, but he is doing individual work, which Bielsa says is necessary or is needed. So yeah, an interesting situation now. What's happening with Jean-Kevin Augustin. What do you guys think is happening there? Let me know in the comments right now. But it is a certainly very interesting situation. will Sean-Kevin Augustin see out the 2019-20 season with Leeds United? Because of course he is still only on loan from Red Bull Leipzig, of course, Bundesliga side, and his loan ends on the 30th of June. Now there is an obligation to buy if Leeds United do get promoted, and with that, let's be fair, it does look likely. With Sean-Kevin Augustin being out injured still, or not injured, but just not being available and not having made a big impact in the squad, are Leeds United a bit hesitant to sign him permanently for around £15 million? Maybe, and they maybe want out of the deal. So, yeah, it's an interesting situation there, and we'll need to wait and see. I do, for one, hope that we get to see Augustin play for Leeds United, but to be honest, it's looking very unlikely, really. And the last one, Adam Forshaw, he has completed his recovery, which is great, but he is still not back. So it'll be interesting to see if he comes into the team again this season. But for the squad prediction, I do think it probably will be, the same team, really, as before lockdown. You'll have Ilya Meslier in goal. Right back will be Luke Ayling. Centre backs will be Ben White and Liam Cooper, and at left back, it'll probably be Stuart Dallas. Then in midfield, Calvin Phillips, and moving further forward than that, you've got Helder Costa, Mateusz Klich, and then for my replacement for Pablo Hernandez, I think Tyler Roberts will be in there. Then, of course, at left mid, you'll have Jack Harrison, and then, of course, up front, you will have Patrick Bamford. And yeah, I think that's a pretty solid team. Bielsa never really changes his lineup, so unless there's an injury before the game, another injury before the game, then I can see that being the starting 11 that Bielsa goes with, of course, in that 4-1 formation. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game. Really looking forward, buzzing that it is back. But as I say, I'm quite nervous because it is going to be a tough game, a very tough game, but winnable. It is winnable. And yeah, as I say, I'm going to go with a 3-1 win to Leeds United. Let me know your guys' score predictions in the comment section down below right now. That'll be very interesting to hear from you all. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. Now, if there's any last minute comments or questions that you want me to read out, please get them in. I'll give you a minute or so to get them in. But if there's no other comments or questions, then I think we'll just end it, because I think we've covered everything there. Yeah, as I say, I am quietly confident we'll win, but it is going to be tough, and it's going to be interesting to see what kind of game we'll see tomorrow. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. 12 p.m. kickoff. It's an early one, so yeah, get those alarms set and get ready early. And the LUTV live stream starts at 11 a.m. as well, so I'll be on that straight away watching it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and score predictions heading into the game in the comment section. If you enjoyed this live video, make sure to give it a like. That would be very much appreciated. Share it around as well. Subscribe and follow us on social media. It's all scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now. And yes, I think that's it. So until next time, take care, guys. Stay healthy, stay safe. And I will see you guys later. Oh, one last one. Stephen Beaumont. He's going with a 2-0 win to Leeds United. A clean sheet would be lovely, wouldn't it? I can see us conceding though, but yeah, I think we'll pick up 3 points. 3 points is all that matters. And yeah, hopefully Leeds United can do it tomorrow. But yes, as I was saying, until next time, take care, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you later.